hear me now? Yesterday I was at Morgan State University. Today I'm at the courthouse, Congressman Cummings' courthouse. All right? And this is what I'm at court for. We're talking about parole and probation, the money behind mass incarceration. And that's Ivan Bates. Yeah, we're talking about a criminal enterprise. In Chicago, we call it Operation Greylord. That's the NAACP. And that's the Bureau of Prisons. That's President Obama and Tom Perez. That's Governor Wes Moore. That's Brooke Learman. That's Thelma Branch. That's Out for Justice. That's Brian Frosh. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland for making a documentary about your prison industry. I'm a caterer. I'm a cook. I've been in your houses. Yeah, I've been in all y'all's houses. That's Governor Wes Moore. That's Kwesi Mfume. That's the Department of Justice. That's Scott Schellenberger. That's Chief Johnson. That's Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, and Judge Souter. We're talking about Operation Greylord here in Baltimore. All right, here in Baltimore, your courts. If you go directly to Judge Carrion, he got that. These are mail receipts, certified mail. That means you got to produce that. That's my intellectual property. I was making a movie about you. So ask Mr. Thelma Branch and the Branch family. We're going to break them branches off. That's Marilyn Mosby. Ex-fellas got a right to vote. Got a right to vote. That's the Supreme Court. All right? Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court, because when I started this, I contacted Chief Justice Roberts. I contacted Judge Turnbull. I contacted Bobby Zirkin. But Chief Justice Roberts responded. So my next step is to go to the Supreme Court, a writ of certiorari. And the only way I can go to the Supreme Court is to go through you. All right? It's election year. You support Scott Schellenberger. Scott Schellenberger kidnapped me. Izzy Pataki kidnapped me. Baltimore County kidnapped me. Shorty, pull your mask up? Yeah. That's going to be on evidence too. That's Z Cone. That's also Brooks. Like I said, I was making a movie about y'all's politics and y'all's politicians. And I'm here at the court. It's an MPT learning moment. We talking about black codes. Black codes then and black codes now. You see who this is? These are your elected officials. And right here, it says the supporters, the shorties. And that's in 2006. I petitioned my government, and my white friends petitioned my government to protect me, and instead of protecting me, you lynched me. So like I said, I was making a movie. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. This is the courthouse steps. You feel me? Change your product, don't change your hustle. That's my Out for Justice Entrepreneur of the Year award. You feel me? I'm an activist in Baltimore. I'm an artist in Baltimore. And right now I want to go to the Supreme Court. Dred Scott 2026. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Because these is your elected officials. And it's all through the legal lens. Making a movie about your prison industry. Mass incarceration in Baltimore County. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's the Baltimore Beat. That's Corey McCray. That's Governor Wes Moore. That's Mr. Stokes. And that's your prison industry right there. All right? Your prison industry right there. Through the legal lens. That's Baltimore County Police. He retired. Me and him was shooting up at Starbucks up in Ricestown. See who that is? That's Lou Clippinger. That's my visitor's pass. Like I said, activism ain't terrorism. I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. I'm an activist in Baltimore. And I did it through the legal lens. You feel me? Through the legal lens. That's Senator Van Hollen. And that's Get Shorty, 2006. See that? 2006. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And these are mail receipts. That's David Trone. And that's me, P.O. Box 38. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. And nobody did the investigation. Obama asked for an investigation in 2008. It's 2026. Ain't nobody did it yet. So I did it myself through the legal lens. Through the legal lens. You feel me? Man, Brandon Scott, Isabella Cummings, everything y'all got to turn over. It's election year. The voters need to see the truth. The Baltimore beat, yeah, the beat goes on. Through the legal lens, Davon Love, Adam Jackson, Andy Ellis, Eve Inspected, Sergio from the ACLU. Yeah, y'all protecting that white supremacy too, because y'all don't want to confront it. Y'all making money off of black tragedies. Like I said, through the legal lens, I'm not Freddie Gray. I'm still alive. We talking about Baltimore County, the lynching memorial, Baltimore City, the lynching memorial, because y'all tried to lynch me out in Baltimore County. You feel me? Y'all tried to lynch me. You took me away from my grandkids. So I gave you a breakdown. What'd he say? Don't gamble with your future. Don't gamble with your freedom. That's Ivan Bates. Like I said, the lynching memorial. Yeah. I got everything I need right here. And that's Micah, through the legal lens. You feel me? Through the legal lens. Sitting here on your courthouse steps. That's the courthouse. That's the courthouse. And that's Ivan Bates. You between a rock and a hard place. Do blacks have rights which white America respects? Because you got all my evidence. And you already know about all this because you used to work for Jess and me. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. Now you want to lock up our kids. Yeah, we're going to see if you're going to send some white people to jail. You got 52 of y'all that participated in this. Thelma Branch participated in this. Brian Frost participated in this. And if you go straight to Brooke Learman, I asked for a federal and state audit. I'm out $250 million in intellectual property. And it's all right here. $250 million. And you know about it, Bill. It's all right here in Baltimore County, got it. I'm the cook in Baltimore. Never bite the hand that feeds you. That's my Department of Justice ID number. And those is the judges. That's Scott Schellenberger, 2014. All right? And that's the case number. Chief Johnson. So we clear on this? The streets is clear. Ain't no sheriffs around, ain't no police around. Like Harriet Tubman said, I'd free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. I'd free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. That's Dr. K, WEEA Radio, the Karson Institute. And she been silent on this forever. She been silent on this. Racism don't work without black cooperation. You got the haves and the have-nots. Remember the Selma to Montgomery March? We marched so y'all could sit in them seats. We fought in the streets so y'all could sit in them seats, not for you to treat us the way you treat us. You treating us like shit. And I'm going to hold you accountable. That's Kwesi Mfume. That's Parliament Funkadelic. All right? And this is 2014. That's the Maryland School of Law. So I'm getting ready to school y'all in law. All right? It's all right here. You feel me? Maryland School of Law. I'm in the law books in Illinois and in Maryland. I'm a precedent-setting case. That's me and Dick Gregory, and he don't eat meat. See the date? 2014. That's Kwesi Mfume and me. You feel me? False imprisonment, filming a documentary about race and racism. Through the legal lens. That's Harry Spikes. And you go to Baltimore County and get my paperwork. Ex-felons got a right to vote, Governor Westmore. Get out to vote. Get out to vote. That's Dwayne Shorty Davis. You feel me? All right here, Governor Westmore. You looking for endorsements. You need to look for votes. Ex-felons got a right to vote. In 2026, I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. You got me till November. You got me till November. And I'm right here. From the streets to the seats. From the streets to the seats, in the middle of the streets. And right on your courthouse steps. I did it at Morgan State yesterday, giving you adult education. Today I'm giving you law. Mike! Chat! Court open up at 9 o'clock. Court call. I ain't cat calling. I'm court calling. Sheriff Kogan, Judge Carrion, y'all got my intellectual property. Operation Greylord, right here in Baltimore. And that's my poster child. Out for justice. Do you have a felony? Get out to vote. If you go to Out for Justice, they got my paperwork too. They got 5 storyboards. That's my intellectual property. Yeah, that's my intellectual property. Ivan Bates, Hassan Giordano, Be More News. Yeah, Sergio from the ACLU. Met Brandon Scott, Shorty, pull your mask up. Isabella Cummings, go get my paperwork. Odette Ramos had my paperwork. All right? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Do your job or lose your job. You might be going to jail. Monopoly, the money behind mass incarceration.